dim. The target is marked, but the signal will not hold for long.
For it is he that they fear, not man, or his armies. They feared the mark of the beast.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Tweaktown channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at Doom Eternal. First impressions, and holy shit. This might be the best FPS I've played like in the last 5 or 6 years, like legit. Now I've been going from Halo to this, and it's like another universe. Like this makes Halo look like a kid's toy. It's absolutely insane. The crux of Doom Eternal is like this whirling dance of death. It's speed mixed with strategy, mixed with having to adapt and just twitch reflexes and freaking out, flying all over the place. The game really tests your skill like at every possible moment, and it really likes to press you. Like there's this adrenaline rush. There's like anxiety. There's now, I wouldn't call it fear, but it's more of like an excitement. Like you actually get excited when you're playing, and it's very nerve-wracking because you don't know what's going to happen. And a lot of the time, you really just have to pay attention and try your best not to die. And, you know, that sounds easy, but it really isn't. You never know, like, who's waiting around the corner, what kind of obstacles you have to negotiate. But these are the Incubus, and these guys are pretty intense. And I think I die right here. I just get so overwhelmed, and that's a big part of the game. Like you do legit feel like you're getting overwhelmed, but that's part of the fun, because in that excitement, in that panic almost, you often do crazy things. You often do like explosive plays and figure things out. Like there's a nice little puzzle piece. The game likes to have those little puzzle aspects to it. It's really cool. There's like platforming aspects too, and you really have to pay attention. You really have to like time your jumps right. It tests you in every way. Like there's puzzle aspects, there's shooting aspects, there's RPG aspects. Like you constantly have to plan your character, like your upgrades and everything. Like I would say this is one of the most uniform games I've played recently. It has it all. Like it has action, it has scaled difficulty. It's not too hard, it's not too easy. And I just think like Bethesda and id Softworks have outdone themselves. Like this is their magnum opus. They said that this is the best game they've ever made, and I believe them. The level design is amazing. The graphics are immaculate. The FPS is so buttery smooth. Like when I first started playing this, I couldn't handle the FPS. It's like this is too much. This is too good. Like it blew my fucking mind. Like legit. So, like I said, I was playing Halo before this, like Halo 1, Halo Reach, stuff like that, and then jumping to this, just like this isn't even like modern shooters. This is like future shooters. I hit the cocodemon there. You see that giant monster, and the whole game is permeated with these insane set pieces. Like the level design, the environment design is incredible. This really rivals Destiny 2, Destiny games. I would say Bungie's art design is amazing, but id Software's level design is incredible. So throughout the entire game, you're gonna have like these little arenas, I like to call them, like little pockets where there's just a shit ton of enemies where you just have to kill, survive. And the way that you survive is you have to constantly flow in between, I would say, resource management. This is resource management mixed with FPS, mixed with strategy. You constantly have to be aware of your life, your ammo, different resources, your abilities. So when you chainsaw enemies, that's how you get your ammo back. And you do the glory kills and you get some health in the process. So it's like this dance, like it's a flow. You have to keep the flow going. And throughout the entire flow, you have to make sure you don't panic, freak out, make a horrible mistake, and die instantly. The game won't punish you too bad for mistakes, like it will give you opportunities to kind of get back into the action. But there are times where you just completely like flail around and you'll jump off the ledge. You'll like just totally miss the shot like 4 times in a row, run out of ammo. It gets insane. And that frenetic pulse, that crazy atmosphere, that is really what gives this game its life. Like it feels electric. And you're not really part of a storm. You are the storm in this game. You are the storm. You're like the Stormbringer. You are like a walking hurricane, just annihilating. And a lot of times when you make mistakes, it's truly your fault. Like, it sucks in the game, you know, it'll make you angry, like, oh man, there's so many enemies, but it has created everything you need to survive in this game. And it's up to you to mix and match the skills properly, the upgrades. We'll be going over that in our review. This is more just like, you know, first impressions, just going over the basic mechanics. And it's a lot like Doom 2016 with the glory kills and everything, but it's just much, much, much more dynamic, much more layered. You really have to, and I wouldn't say you have to plan everything. You don't really have to like, okay, we get out spreadsheets and plot out our characters' details. It's more just like being cognizant of what you want to do, what skills you want to use, and eventually you're just going to upgrade everything. And that's another point I want to talk about. This game is really, it's not an RPG, but it really has huge RPG aspects in that it's replayable, and you really want to replay it to unlock things, to store up EXP and level up and unlock your abilities. And there's weapon mods, there's like Predator suit upgrades. It's really, really huge. It's really layered. And you will notice a substantial difference. Like this is the first level that I'm playing with the double dash on. And going back to it, it's so much more fun when you have certain abilities, certain weapons, and certain things unlocked. Like it really, you appreciate the game a lot more. You appreciate the level a lot more. And it, you'll get used to like how the enemies spawn, where they spawn, that kind of thing. So it becomes like a playground. And I would say that is a huge part of Doom Eternal. Like it legit feels like a playground. It feels like an arcade game, and you will have a lot of fun playing this. Now, based on first impressions, obviously I think this is going to be the best shooter of the year, just because of the craziness that's involved with it. But ultimately, I think it'll beat Call of Duty. Like Warzone's huge, but this is just on another caliber. So that about wraps it up, guys. I hope you liked the first impressions. Give us a like and subscribe. We'll see you next time.